Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to share with you some of the fun coding games that we have available to us. So when you are on the page that your teacher shares with you, you will look for the coding website that has a little computer with coding on it, and you click on that, and that will take you to the Lake Codes page. And there are about 6 choices on here that you can do. And if you remember, coding is simply giving directions to a computer or a robot to help them complete a task. So you're going to be coding with these. Now, since we are getting close to Christmas, I first want to show you the Elf Boogie. That's the first one. When you click on that, there are 2 choices that you can do. The first one, which will be over here on the left, it always takes a minute to load. You can give it a minute. That one's called Dance Class. And then the other one is Dance Freestyle. So if you click on Dance, this is when you are going to watch the teacher and you have to do the same thing the teacher does. So let's watch. She points to the left. She points to the right. And look, it gives you a clue down here. Point left, point right. So we want to make that same code. So come over here and we're going to choose from these 2. The first was this one, point left. So I click it and drag. I'm going to connect it to this button that says when run. And then I'm going to do the next one, which is point to the right. So when run, point left, point right. To make the program run, you have to hit the start button. So let's hit start and see if it works. Point left, point right. Perfect. If you'd like, you can even look at what the computer programmer put the code as. So look right here where it says view code. You can actually read the code. You can see point left, point right. And that's called JavaScript. That's what the computer programmer actually created. So here's the next one, point left, point right, step left, step right. Good, and here's the code, and I'm going to pull these over. Now I will warn you, it will start getting a little more difficult. So these ones are kind of easy, but when you get to the harder ones, sometimes it's hard to remember all of these. And what I have to do sometimes is I have to write it down, and I try to write it down, like kind of take notes, just the way that they do the movements right here. So I would make a little movement that looked like this and make a little movement that looked like that. And that way I could remember, because pretty soon there'll be like 8 or 9 pieces of code down here. You won't get to see all of them. Okay. So that is Elf Boogie. Another one that is really fun is the Frozen coding. So let's take a look at that one. And that one has Elsa working on creating snowflakes. And there's a little video right here. You can push play and listen. We're not going to do that right now. You can do it when you play. And anytime you see words when you are coding, you want to make sure you read them. So it says, hi, I'm Elsa of Arendelle. Help me create a single line. Okay, I can do that. So click OK. And then this is kind of your canvas, your workspace right here. So when run, or when we push start, we want her to make a straight line. And you can see there's a straight line right here that we want her to do. So I'm going to use this block. When run, she's going to move forward by 100 pixels. So let's see what that looks like. We'll connect that. And then she's supposed to go straight forward whenever I push the start button, the run button. So here we go. Let's try it. There she goes. She did it. Good. Volume up. You can look at the code. You can see what that looks like. Move forward 100. And then you can hit continue. And you can see I'm on level 2 already. Well, that was easy. Oh, more words. Now let's see if we can create 2 lines that are at a 90-degree angle. That means a turn. See this right here, straight and then down. So she's going to turn 90 degrees. You will need to use the turn block as well as the move block. So when run, she's going to go forward first. So that'll take her to here, forward. But then I need her to turn to the right by 90 degrees. So then she's going to turn. Then I need her to go forward some more. So I need another forward block. So let's see if that works. Forward, turn, and then forward again. Perfect. Yay. So now I'm on level 3. And it will continue, just like the Elf Boogie, to get more and more difficult. If you get stuck, one of the things that I like to do is the start over button. It kind of clears your space, your canvas, so that you can start this piece of code over, because sometimes you get so many blocks out here, you can't figure out where you went wrong. But you always want to read the words and then look at each one, see if you can figure out how to get there. Okay? It's also fun to use this button, show the code, so you can see what the real computer programmer put there. Okay? So there are lots of fun things to do with Elsa. Moana is very similar to the Elsa one. And then there's also one we added this year that a 2nd grade class really liked, but I think this one's kind of hard. So let's see if you can do it. This is called Flappy Bird. And for Flappy Bird, there's lots of levels up here as well. There's a little video. I'm not going to show it now, but there's a little video for you to do. And this one, you're kind of creating your own game. So it says, attach a block to the when click block, then press run. That's a mouthful. Click or tap the screen to move Flappy to the target. Okay. All right. So when click, we want him to flap his wings. And then I want him to play a wing sound also. Okay. And so when we push run, he's going to do that. So I need to tap or click up. Okay. Ready? It says get ready. Yeah, so I was clicking. It's hard to see on the video, but I was clicking and it made him go up and it even played that sound. So congratulations, I finished puzzle 1. And so now there's another one for level 2. Now we've added some ground. Attach a block to the when hit ground button. Your code needs to end game when Flappy crashes. So when he hits the ground, we can end the game. I also like this wing sound, so we can do this. All right. So if he hits the ground, it will end the game. Okay. So let's put run. All right. Ready? And watch. Bah! He hit the ground, so it was over with. Good. So you get to continue to go through these levels, and of course, they get harder and harder as well. If you get confused, you can always hit the start over button. Okay? And then this is one of my favorite, especially for kindergarten and 1st grade, or for those who don't want to read a lot of the words. This one is awesome. If you go down here where it says play without saving, so this purple bar, click on that and then click the school. And it's loading. This one's super fun. And then you can pick your game. I'm going to pick K1, the mazes, okay? And I'm going to pick kindergarten because I love kindergarten. And it's going to unlock these as you get more of your levels complete. So I'm going to click on this. And then this one uses arrows. You're still coding. You're just not using words. You're using arrows. So watch. We want the little fuzzball to go over. So he needs to go over to the right. And then he needs to go down. Down. And then he needs to go over again. Okay? And then you push play when you think you have it right. I think I have it right. So let's see. Over, down, over. Good. And I earned all my stars. I did it. Perfect. All right. So I think you guys will do awesome with these. If you really want a challenge, there is a create your own sports game. This is great for some of the older students. I hope you have a wonderful time coding and have lots of fun.